Welcome to Wembley, where a packed house this afternoon saw Liverpool play Manchester United for the FA Charity Shield. The sun shone, as you might expect, on two of Britain's brightest teams and favourites to win the major honours this season. Just before the kick-off, the crowd welcomed the opportunity to pay their tribute to two giants of post-war football and their massive collection of silverware. But commentator John Motson's first thoughts were about the man whose task this season not everyone would envy.
Joe Fagan starts as Liverpool manager in familiar surroundings. They're here for the 7th time in 10 charity shields at Wembley, and they've never lost. Indeed, it was here in 1974 that Joe's predecessor, Bob Paisley, who's the FA's joint guest of honour today with Sir Matt Busby, started his amazing haul of 20 trophies in 9 seasons. Bob Paisley's 6th championship last season surpassed Sir Matt's own record of 5 First Division championships. They truly are giants among managerial figures in the modern era. Meantime, on the pitch, the team news shows that Liverpool have Phil Thompson in their back four and are using Mark Lawrenson in midfield, partly because Ronnie Whelan is injured. Ian Rush plays despite a recent recurrence of the groin strain which kept him out at the end of last season, and his new partner in attack is Michael Robinson, who starts where he left off with Brighton, playing at Wembley against Manchester United. And their new player is Arthur Graham, signed from Leeds and at once a first-choice flank player in the absence through injury of Steve Coppell and Alan Davis. Davis broke his leg in a pre-season friendly, but otherwise it's Manchester United's FA Cup final team with Ray Wilkins at number 4 because unlucky Remy Moses, who missed both matches against Brighton through suspension, is now out injured. Alan Robinson, the referee from Hampshire, is now on the FIFA panel. The colours are as they were in the Milk Cup final. Manchester United in white shirts and black shorts, Liverpool in red. On a Wembley pitch which has had some new drainage inserted during the summer, you may see a bare patch on this near side. Mark Lawrenson well forward on the left side of midfield, which is where he will play. And Kenny Dalglish flicking it into Ian Rush and almost getting the return. And the free kick given. But the Wembley pitch has had a fair amount of maintenance applied to it during the summer, and on our near side the grass inside the touchline is bare while it grows a little slower than the rest. Get an idea from that maybe. Stapleton. United as expected with Graham on the right. That was well intercepted though by Lawrenson. Arthur Graham, who they'll use over on that right wing, is Robson. But he's a useful player with either foot, is Arthur Graham. He may well cut inside on his left at times. This is Neil. Kevin Moran penalised. So Thompson and Lawrenson are positioned on the far corner of the penalty area here. This is Dalglish. Now it's Souness. Robinson. Well, those two know each other well. Here's Lee. Into Thompson. In for Rush. Shot by Thompson. Well, he's played in all those Wembley charity shields for Liverpool, Phil Thompson, so he knows the scene only too well. And he's played, of course, many times for England. That wasn't a bad effort from a man not renowned for scoring goals. There's Lawrenson. Well, that's a good ball. Michael Robinson checked by Kevin Moran. Shades of that last-minute dash in the first FA Cup final there, when Robinson shook Moran off and almost won the cup. What a lovely pass by Mark Lawrenson there from this left-sided midfield position. And Smoking Joe has lit up already. Header by McQueen. Oh, that was well played by Stapleton to Robson. White side. He drove Stapleton rather wide. Here's Muren. The header out was by Alan Kennedy. Wilkins got it back to Graham, whose cross came off Neil to Stapleton, and then Muren. And acrobatics from Grobbelaar. Cross by Muren. Dalglish turns defence into attack. Rush. Good play, Michael Robinson, just unable to reach it. How quickly Liverpool turned defence into attack, largely thanks to Kenny Dalglish. And Michael Robinson, who scored 3 times in pre-season matches for Liverpool on tour, was nearly on the end of that. Here's Stapleton. Wilkins, Orbiston. Dalglish again, the forward pass for Rush. So often last season Liverpool capitalised on that swift exchange. Kenny Dalglish seeing the possibility early. A sunbathed scene here now, but the two teams have not come just to go through the motions, and neither, it sounds, of the fans. Souness, Lee's making a run through the centre. Not that far forward. This has been a good open first 20 minutes. Robinson. Dalglish. Tremendous effort by Dalglish. The ball still in play with Neil. Rush. Neil. Dalglish. Rush. Well, it's 6 years ago since Kenny Dalglish made his Liverpool debut here in the Charity Shield against Manchester United, and he's given the supporters some wonderful moments since then, and that was one of them. Beautifully struck, and you can't be more unlucky than that. Good ball by Lee to Robinson. Two to his right, Dalglish. Lee. Rush. And Phil Neal well forward. And you'd almost think that Liverpool were halfway through the season, how quickly they've found their rhythm and how well they've combined in this opening period. Kenny Dalglish deprived by the crossbar. Stapleton. And Dalglish providing the service again. And halfway through the first half, Liverpool have the edge, but there's no score. Good touch by Stapleton, and Wilkins has got Brian Robson through. And the Manchester United captain opens the scoring. In the 23rd minute, Liverpool caught on the break. And two men who've captained England combined well there. Ray Wilkins supplied the pass. It caught Liverpool square. This time there was no offside flag. Brian Robson went on, had the presence of mind to wait, beat Grobbelaar, and the FA Cup holders lead the league champions by 1-0. Dalglish. And Duxbury intercedes. It's a nice touch first by Stapleton there. It took two Liverpool players away. Lovely ball from Wilkins. Grobbelaar had to come. Brian Robson just went round him and finished it off. That's quite a nice little achievement for Brian Robson. 2 goals here in the FA Cup final replay against Brighton. A goal here for England against Scotland, and now a goal today. So he scored at Wembley in 3 consecutive matches. Particularly assuring that for Robson, who missed the Milk Cup final here against Liverpool with injury. And Manchester United felt that was a factor in their defeat. Muren's cross. Graham to his right, Wilkins. Mark Lawrence on Arthur Graham. Well, there's not an overabundance of charity down there on the pitch. On by Stapleton, and Whiteside. Whistle's already gone. Whiteside penalised. But a good spell this for Manchester United. You're entitled to feel confident when you've just scored, and that ball swinging in towards Stapleton, who got the flick on, and the referee already there has his arm up. Well, he'll be thinking about the Milk Cup final, Ron Atkinson, when his team led for so long. Here's Souness. That's a corner to Liverpool. And here's Souness. Well, it's an old adage that when Liverpool are losing, they're often at their most venomous. Dalglish. Robson swings the ball across to Graham. There's been good use of the crossfield pass by Manchester United. Duxbury's coming up outside him, should he want to push it there. Support from Wilkins. Brian Robson, a forward, got into the penalty area. Smart header. A good ball in. And a sharp save too. This is Sammy Lee. And Lawrenson. There are three waiting in the centre. Souness joins them now. Graham intercepted. Kennedy. It's a good run by Alan Kennedy, and he's still forward there. Robinson had the shot, and the deflection takes it round for a corner. Good progressive play from fullback by Alan Kennedy. Played all the way back to Souness. The best of headers from Whiteside. Here's Dalglish. So we're into the last 5 minutes of the first half here. And here's Phil Thompson. Dalglish. Robinson. Attacking the edge of the penalty area, Liverpool, as they love to do. Here's Souness. Ian Rush ghosting in there, little flick to Dalglish. And Kennedy, oh, what a fine block. It was Arnold Muren of all people. Kennedy, Dalglish, Lee, this hits Moran. Well, Arnold Muren not renowned for his defensive qualities maybe, but that was an important challenge because Dalglish seemed to be lining up the equaliser there. Instead, Dalglish to take the corner for Liverpool. Rush. It's a nice ball from Muren. White side will get a free kick. And this is Brian Robson. And Arthur Graham takes on Lawrenson, but doesn't beat him. Nice pass from Phil Thompson to Kenny Dalglish, on to Sammy Lee. Well, actually, the danger had almost passed when Alveston stepped across Lee there. There was nobody coming up on the right for Liverpool, but they will have a free kick as a result of that. We're right at the end of the first half. Lawrenson comes in with the header, and Gary Bailey has made, it seemed, his first miscalculation, but the linesman flagged to penalise Ian Rush. And the end of an entertaining first half, which ends with Brian Robson's goal, scored after 23 minutes, putting the FA Cup holders in the lead. And Ray Wilkins, who was saying to me just before the match he's still totally uncertain about his immediate future, he supplied the pass, and we're in a position like the one in the Milk Cup final when United led at half-time and were eventually overhauled. This fine spirit between the two managers exemplified as Joe Fagan and Ron Atkinson just get a glimpse there of Joe Fagan's two other summer signings. Goalkeeper Bob Boulder from Sheffield Wednesday, who's good enough to put a little bit of pressure on Bruce Grobbelaar, I would think. And the tall defender from Coventry, Gary Gillespie, in the centre of those three players there. In fact, that's Ronnie Whelan in the suit, who's had a pelvic operation. In the first half, Liverpool had 10 goal attempts to Manchester United's 4, but it's United who lead. And they're playing now from the left, White side. Well, we've seen him there before. I've no doubt we'll see him there again. Lawrenson, Robinson, Dalglish, square to Souness. We've remarked before about the sheer simplicity of Liverpool's game. There's nothing sophisticated or complicated about this. The ball rolled across square and a first-time shot. Well played by Muren. Such an artist when he's on form. Duxbury. Wilkins. And again, White side. Muren didn't get hold of that, though. The official capacity today was set at 92,000. It's usually 100 for an afternoon match, as you know, but in view of possible heat wave conditions that have existed recently, Wembley thought it was safer to keep it to 92. Here's Duxbury. Oh, and Wilkins, first time to Arthur Graham. Wilkins again. Well, the Manchester United supporters continually being told that Ray Wilkins is out of favour and won't be there much longer, but He came up with that goal in the FA Cup final at that end, and that was also a good try. Supplied by Arthur Graham there. Was Phil Thompson. Here's Orbiston. Whiteside's touch to Robson. Stapleton trying to get it down the left. Robinson back to Lawrenson. Stapleton to Robson, he's through again. Can he make it two? He delayed this time. Wasn't quite so confident in going on, and enabled Grobbelaar to make a very easy save. Stapleton involved in the move. But if Liverpool have been said to have a weakness down the years, it's possibly the fact that their defence can sometimes be caught square, and that's certainly been proved twice over now by Robson. Oh, what a misjudgment there by Phil Thompson. This is Stapleton, Wilkins, and Stapleton's flick. And had that gone in, only one Liverpool player could have taken the blame, not Bruce Grobbelaar, but Phil Thompson, who came for a ball which bounced right over him and enabled Wilkins to get the cross in from the left, and Stapleton's firm header dropping only just away from that post. Lawrenson. Dalglish, and there again on the corner of the penalty area. He's so dangerous turning people. Kevin Moran got caught, gave away the free kick. Liverpool have got Lawrenson and Robinson to come in from afar. Phil Thompson's also joining them. Dalglish hit it, a little touch from Rush. Ten minutes into the second half, and Manchester United protect their lead. That came off Hansen in the end, and Wilkins was on this wing, wondering if he could beat the offside trap. Instead, it's Arthur Graham away from Hansen, and Grobbelaar able to go down to his right. Muren was coming in from that side, hoping to finish it off, but here's Sammy Lee for Liverpool to Lawrenson. And Rush, it had to be cleared up. Now, substitutions possibly in the offing here. David Hodgson in the picture. Stapleton has moved to the left. That was Muren who found the gap and found Orbiston. Whiteside's coming near post, and Hansen blocked it. Craig Johnston, the other Liverpool player, warming up. They're allowed two today in European style. Joe Fagan giving the instructions. But meantime, his side defending a Manchester United corner. Here's Muren. and headed wide, I thought, by Lawrenson, but the referee has said it was Moran and given a goal kick. Anyway, in Football League matches, as you're well aware, only one substitute at the moment permitted, but we're playing European rules today. Here's Dalglish. Michael Robinson. Rush in the centre. Souness, Lee. Alan Kennedy has pushed into the centre-forward position. This is Neil, and there's Kennedy. And Manchester United are preparing John Gidman with an hour gone. Thompson with the header. Dalglish. Lawrenson making a run on our near side. So too now is Kennedy. Dalglish. Souness. And he thought Kennedy, or maybe one of those to his right, was going to go for that. Muren having a good match. And now as Whiteside gets the ball, Orbiston has gone steaming down the left wing. And he's got Wilkins supporting him. Well, that was a little careless, but it'll still reach Muren. Whiteside forces a corner. Well, Manchester United have the ascendancy, and Liverpool are going to make two substitutions. They're going to take off Michael Robinson, and also it looks like Phil Thompson who's going off, and they're being replaced by Craig Johnston and David Hodgson. So a corner to United. McQueen gets a flick on, off the line, Robson bundled it in. Brian Robson got the final touch after Stapleton's effort had been cleared off the line. So the double substitution came too late, really, to change things for Liverpool, because Manchester United have gone 2-0 up. And who can say they don't deserve it? Gordon McQueen with the flick. Stapleton off the line by Lee. And in the end, a whole bundle of people, but Robson seemed to claim it. "62 minutes gone, and it's a second goal that Manchester United have been threatening to get, and it came just as Liverpool tried to reshape their side. So, Bob Paisley can afford perhaps a magnanimous smile today, no longer manager. But Sir Matt Busby's club in a healthy position now. Alan Kennedy. Don't often see Liverpool 2 goals down. Craig Johnston, who's just come on, is wearing 12 in case the substitution numbers haven't quite been digested. Now we've got another one now, because John Gidman is going to replace Arnold Muren in a minute. Johnston's cross, and away by McQueen. So Muren, who hasn't got much of a part to play now, it would seem, although they've got to wait for the ball to go out of play before they can make the substitution. And we have Ray Wilkins playing a very good ball to Arthur Albiston. Only Stapleton up with him at the moment. Albiston again. There wasn't enough support. So, John Gidman, troubled for many months by injury, had a bad back. They want to get him on if they can, and Arnold Muren, who himself has been suffering from a calf injury and hasn't had much match practice, he'll be pleased with the contribution he's made today, and he goes off. So, we've got 24 minutes left. Manchester United lead 2-0 in the Charity Shield, and Gidman has gone into midfield for the moment. Here's Dalglish. Hodgson, number 14. Johnston, number 12. Shot striking Brian Robson. Oh, that was well won by Sammy Lee from Gidman. Here's Souness. Liverpool have got to play now. Johnston. Manchester United flowing very well indeed. Ray Wilkins over-ambitious with that pass, but there's no question that they deserve their lead. Halfway through the second half. Here's Hodgson. Johnston's back heel to Lee, and Johnston goes again, and did well. And Hodgson, no, Duxbury it was. Dalglish. Well, this could set the match up for a thundering last 20 minutes, because Liverpool, with 2 goals to make up, have got to throw people forward. Duxbury got a header out there. Dalglish with the shot, not far away. Liverpool have got to stage one of their firmest recoveries now, if Joe Fagan is going to get his hands on a trophy in his first domestic match in charge. Oh, Russia, good touch to Souness, and Hodgson is through here. What good defending by Duxbury. Exactly the right thing to do there. Just jockeying him and holding off. Wasn't happy about the decision given as a corner, but there you are. Could have been worse. And Lawrenson up, and here's Kennedy. Well, that's become a pass. Johnston. Robson's header out. And Graham to Albiston. Ray Wilkins making a forward run. Oh, if he could get this across to Whiteside on our right, it could be on for number 3. But Grobbelaar knew exactly what was going to happen, and it's been fired back, and Whiteside is offside. Well, there was all sorts of activity there. Wilkins got away. Whiteside was clear. Wilkins had the vision to appreciate that. And when Grobbelaar did likewise, Stapleton went for a long-range shot with the goalkeeper stranded. It wouldn't have counted, because Norman Whiteside was flagged offside. So we're into the last 10 minutes of the Charity Shield. Liverpool are 2 behind. Well, Robson got 2 goals in the FA Cup final replay, and he scored 2 again today. Oh, what a misjudgment. Stapleton away. It was Hansen's mistake. And Stapleton goes for a chip. And it's one of those positions there where players to his left were saying, we were there, you know, notably Whiteside and Robson, but it's very easy from up here to say that. Orbiston, Whiteside unable to bring it down. Hodgson. And Liverpool's best football was played in the first half, in my view. Whiteside. Orbiston. There's a minute of normal time left. On by Stapleton. Whiteside. Good interception by Brian Robson. Look at this. Oh, now, Graham Souness, the professional foul. What will the referee do? Because the law, Brian Robson has said, don't send him off. I spotted that. Brian Robson appealed with the referee not to send off the opposing captain. He's got to be booked, obviously. But referees have been let off the hook a little bit this season, if they want to be, by FIFA insisting that England does not apply the rule so harshly about sending players off for that sort of incident. And Alan Robinson has conformed with that change of direction to referees and merely booked Souness when last season he may have gone. Wilkins wastes the free kick, but the talking point is the change of emphasis which Football League referees have been asked to observe. They don't all agree with it, mind you, and I'm not saying they would all have left Souness on, but it's late in the game, it's well won, there was no malice from the other side, and Alan Robinson ended the game by keeping the occasion a happy one for Brian Robson in particular, who didn't want to see Souness sent off, and whose performance has enabled Manchester United to win the Charity Shield. The first time they've won it outright, United, since 1957, pre-Munich, and Joe Fagan, sporting in defeat, has to wait for his first trophy. So 2 trophies now for Ron Atkinson's Manchester United. Sir Matt Busby was manager the last time Manchester United won the Charity Shield outright, and he has the privilege of handing it over to the modern captain and match winner, Brian Robson. Players' mementos being handed over. Arthur Graham gets a reward there in his first main match for his new club. Ray Wilkins played well today. And Liverpool don't too often go up as losers. Down on the pitch, Manchester United celebrate the first trophy of the new English season. So this familiar setting launches the new English season. The 2 best supported clubs in the land made this a good occasion, and it's Manchester United supporters who wave their flags. I just wonder who will be waving the scarves come next May.
Brian, it's a nice habit, the second trophy in your hands here at Wembley within a few months, and you're obviously getting to love the place. Give a little explanation about all these goals that are flying in for you.
Yeah, it's just, I'm in a lucky run at the moment. The last 3 times I've played here, I've scored goals. It's a bit of fortune, but it's good team play as well. I mean, I've been picked out with great balls from my teammates. And things are just going right for us at the moment.
The second one was over the line, and you did claim it, did you?
Yeah, it was a big scramble in the goal mouth, and Kevin Moran got a touch, Sammy Lane knocked it off the line. And then I hit it again. I think it hit Bruce Grobler, went on to Sammy and up into the net. So all of our lads give me the goal, but I don't know whether Sammy wants to claim it.
United's performance, Brian, it seemed to get more convincing as the game went along.
Yeah, I think early on Liverpool had a few situations in the box which they might have capitalised on, but once we got over that, I thought we started playing some nice football, and we created a few good chances. You know, I probably should have done a bit better with a header when I maybe could have pulled it down. That was after the goal. But from then on, I thought we played quite well.
And a little assessment about the fact that United have now beaten Liverpool twice in the pre-season. All right, a friendly game in the Charity Shield, but how important is that to you?
Well, I think you can discount the Belfast game, really, because, I mean, on that day we used 6 subs. But Liverpool are a good team, and we know that they're going to be there at the end of the season again, and they're probably the team that we're going to have to beat to win the League Championship.
Well, Brian, you've not given Liverpool anything today, but if I could ask you to hand the Charity Shield over and take from me the Goal of the Season trophy, and I would like you to make a little presentation on behalf of the BBC to Kenny Dalglish for his Goal of the Season.
On behalf of the BBC, congratulations, Kenny. I think you really deserve it. It was a fantastic goal that you scored.
He's looking to knock it forward. Picks out Dalglish, and a marvellous turn inside the defender. Steps around another. Oh, and into the top corner. A stunning individual goal by Kenny Dalglish.
And this is about the only competition that I haven't finished runner-up with Kenny this year.
Thanks very much.
Man of the match today, Brian Robson. And let's hope that game, one cynical foul apart, is a prelude to a fine season's football. We shall be covering our share on BBC One, and I'm happy to say we're back in the customary Saturday night spot. And if the ladies will forgive us, once again, 10 o'clock on Saturday night is match of the daytime. And we start next Saturday with 2 First Division games for you on the season's opening day. But this Saturday belongs to Manchester United. Our congratulations to them, and particularly to their match winner, Brian Robson, who scored 5 times in his last 3 visits to Wembley. What a splendid habit. See you next Saturday. Good night.